Before the world learned to shout its message through ads, one quiet warrior learned to whisper his way into hearts. Through the drifting fog of Kyoto's mountain pass, a lone samurai stands, guard his scroll, moving not with wind, but with something unseen. This is not a tale of swords. It's the story of a scroll, and how one forgotten question linked to modern marketing that could change the way you run, manage, and sell your products or services forever. Once upon a time, in the quiet mountains of Kyoto, long before the world was lit with neon and algorithms, there lived a samurai who had laid down his sword. His name was Kenshiro. Once a warrior of precision and thunder, he now kept a peaceful post as guardian of the East Gate, where the mist rolled in like memory and the crows sounded more ancient than the stones beneath their feet. Yet something troubled him. Each day, merchants and monks passed his gate, pilgrims wandered by. But no one paused. No one asked questions. No one noticed the temple that stood quietly just beyond. So Kenshiro did not speak. He built a scroll. It was called Shitsumen, no Kaza, the wind of questions. Hung gently between two bamboo poles, the scroll bore no writing, no signs, just silence. But when a traveler approached with the burden of unspoken wondering, the scroll stirred, not with wind, but with something else. Something alive. It whispered not with voice, but with feeling. What are you seeking? And the strangest thing happened. Some travelers paused. Some answered out loud. Some felt, for the first time, seen. The scroll did not sway for every passerby. It's only the ones who needed it most. And slowly, stories spread. Of a gate where silence spoke. Of a scroll that listened. And of a temple that began to fill not because it shouted, but because it understood. Years passed, the gate grew famous, the temple full. But Kenshiro remained calm, quiet, and still. One day a philosopher came and asked, how did a piece of parchment bring more people than banners or bells? Kenshiro smiled. He touched the scroll and said, curiosity is not a flame you light, it's a door you leave slightly open. Centuries later, the East Gate is gone, but the lesson remains. Today, you are the gatekeeper. Your website, your store, your offer, they all wait behind static pages and quiet forms. And most visitors, they slip past without a word. Just like those early pilgrims, curious, but not curious enough to knock, unless something stirs, unless something asks first. That something is what we now call AI lead generation. Or more precisely, your sales representative AI solution that works for you 24/7, even better, which is your secret scroll in the age of algorithms. An era where signal outshouts noise, where connection matters more than clicks, and where the right question beats the loudest pitch. It doesn't shout, it listens. It doesn't chase, it invites. It doesn't just demand, it offers. Guiding the seeker with wisdom, not pressure. Tailoring the path to the very need that brought them knocking. Like Kenshiro's scroll, it asks just the right question, at just the right time, in just the right way. And with it, your gate becomes a gathering. Your silence becomes strength. Your page becomes a place where curiosity is met with clarity. Let your scroll speak. Let your visitors feel seen. Let your story begin. So, in essence, what are we saying? Your scroll has returned. Not in parchment, but in code form that is active and do the needful job better. Now you see it clear, right? Thus, to wrap this up, here's a few questions that I'll ask you. And these are critical questions that stay with you. So, if your scroll could speak to just one visitor today and change everything, would you still leave it blank? Or perhaps, how many more silent visitors must pass your gate before you let something smarter greet them? And if one question could open the right door for the right person, why let your website stay silent any longer? Or if you'd like it with a slightly more poetic echo that matches Kenshiro's tone, when the right question unlocks connection, why let your scroll gather dust? And if you're leaning into quiet urgency with a nudge of discomfort, then you don't need louder ads. You need the right question to be asked at the right moment. So why wait for another visitor to walk away unheard? Or why leave them with burdens unresolved? In the first place, that's why they came to your site. Think about it. And here, I'll catch my breath. If this story sparks something in you, don't let it fade. Like, subscribe, and follow FableFunnels channel for more tales where ancient wisdom meets modern marketing. Stay in the loop for updates. Stay connected. See you again, my friend.